So, another passion talk video. Man, sometimes I don't make these and I need to make them. This is so important. I need to create content. Just document everything, right, that goes on. And just got into college, had my first day of class. We went from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Something very chill. Try to stay focused. I had to put in my certificates that I've been getting nonstop. Just you gotta keep on pushing. Gotta try to stay ahead of the curve when it comes to professionalism and ramping up my career. And I decided to talk about how boredom is a competitive advantage in business, and it will always be a competitive advantage in business. And the reason why it's such a competitive advantage is because people need quick dopamine hits all the time to actually keep going. If you're able to stay bored long enough that it just becomes a routine of you doing the same things over and over again to get to where you want to be, that is the goal. That is what you want to reach. See, most entrepreneurs, they don't fail because they lack passion, the capital, or the good ideas. They fail because it's so hard to survive boredom. They fail because they can't keep on going long enough to just do the annoying things that get you forward. What are the annoying things? It's calling people, going on your CRM, keeping track of your pipeline, and just constantly calling. Because those leads that come in, they always have a chance of actually turning into something good. And people often let go of these ideas because they think that this is not worth following up with your pipeline. I'm just making sure that I'm being recorded and I'm lagging a little bit. It's okay. It's part of it. And in the modern world, everyone's looking for something new, and they are looking for something that will stop them from keeping bored. But you have to build a system that runs consistently and forever. And that's just how it works in any world. You have to build a routine, a system around what you want to do, your passions, in order for you to keep going, driving yourself forward every day, and not let boredom get the best of you. I'm so tired of people that say, "Oh, I'm starting this business, I'm starting this thing," but then they don't follow through whatsoever because they couldn't keep themselves from getting used to the boring shit. Oh wow, that's the first time I ever cussed. But it doesn't matter because it's true. In business, there might be some cussing. In business, there might be some more aggressive talk, some more aggressive vocabulary. And that's what people need to hear, I guess. Because you won't make it if you're not used to just doing the exact same boring old shit over and over again until you get somewhere. Because a real business is not a lot of breakthroughs always, over and over again. It's discipline, execution on basic things that you need to do every single day. And it's repetitive tasks, but those repetitive tasks are done at an elite level. You've done it so much, you've gotten so used to it that at this point, it's just routine and you're just doing it so well that the more you do, the more results come. You see, over and over again without varying. Of course, you're testing it out and you're seeing what works and what doesn't. And what works, you keep. What doesn't, you leave it out. You cut out the bullshit that doesn't work. And you keep the things that actually get you forward. And that's really it. I mean, if you want to start something, you have to start from somewhere. Most people focus on, and you probably heard it everywhere, the social media, the website, the Instagram. Oh my gosh. Instagram is great, by the way. Create organic content. But you have to focus on your client. You have to focus on the sales. The people that are coming in, are you following up? Are you even trying to make sales? Or are you just trying to call yourself a business without actually going out there and selling to people what you have? Because that's how it starts. You need something to sell to people, and you need the people to sell to. You don't need to make your business known if you don't have anyone to sell to. Of course you can. I mean, if you're really good at creating content, be my guest. But even then, uh, focus on the sale, focus on the leads that are coming through, focus on your pipeline that you're building of interested buyers, and following up and building relationships with them is the clear number one goal that you want, that you'll always need. And that's just the truth. That's just the boring old truth. So stop abandoning a system that you set in place because it didn't work for 2 weeks. It takes 3 weeks for you to even form a habit, and you're quitting in week 2. You're not even quitting week 2, you're quitting in week 1. If you're going to quit in week 1, then what's the point? You haven't even really tried, you haven't even dove deep. You haven't submerged yourself. Maybe you might call submerging yourself going into a business for 7 to 8 hours for one day and then calling it quits. Hell no. What you need to do is go in there and stay consistent. You don't need to spend 7 to 8 hours doing bullshit on your business. What you need is 7 to 8 hours actually selling. And what you need, you don't even need 7 to 8 hours. You need is consistent work daily instead of 7 to 8 hours on one day. And do it every single day, repeatedly, and over and over and over again. And again and again and again. Because that's what it takes to get somewhere. You need focus. Get used to the boring shit. Get used to making the calls. Get used to recording sometimes. Get used to not having a breakthrough all the time. Get used to not fixing up your website every 10 seconds because, the heading's not there. I don't have the pages. You don't need to worry about that shit. You need to worry about is getting sales. Is getting people knowing about your business. Telling people. Not being scared. Go up to a random person. I mean, if you're selling to a consumer, go up to the person. Go up to the lady that's walking her baby and tell her about your thing if she fits in your ICP, your ideal customer profile. Because that's what you need to do. You see? It's chaos if you're just switching over and over again. And I've done that. And I'm guilty of that. And I tell this to myself. I need to be outreach. I need to be making calls, man. I don't need to be making any other bullshit. I don't need to be working on a website all the time. I don't need to be doing this or that. I need to focus on what actually is going to bring me money. Because that's what we want. We want money. We don't want money just to going out there and spend it on bullshit. What we want the money to go and reinvest, to go and spend it on ads, to bring in more people and bring in more sales and then hire out. So people that do better work than even you yourself does, they can go out there and fulfill the work for you. Because I'm sorry to tell you, the business owner is great, but there will always be someone better to do the work for you. And that's what you need to work on. You need to focus on someone that gets better work done. And what you need is vision. You need to find the right people that can go and fulfill the work better than you ever could. You need to push that on. Push the idea. Push the dream. Push the goal. And don't stop. Don't stop until you just keep pushing and you keep making progress. And the progress may not come today, may not come tomorrow, but it'll for sure come as long as you believe. As long as you're willing to push back past this cube of being scared of actually selling to people and posting content and not being scared of getting made fun of because nobody else lives your life. You know, nobody else really needs, how do you say this? You don't need anyone else's approval to do the shit that you want to do. Focus on your dreams. Go out there, grab them, hold on to them tight, and do what you must do to be successful. Because nobody else out there is going to put in the work for you. So get used to the boring shit. Get used to doing the same thing over and over and over and over again until you finally see the breakthrough happen. Because that's what I got to do. That's what you need to do. And I'm not going to stop. So why should you? Because you don't need anyone else's approval to get what you want. So stop waiting for someone to tell you to do something. Get up, get moving, and just trust the process. I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you guys at the top. Thank you.